Hi, my fabulous friends. It's Donna, and today I'm talking to those of you born in the year of the monkey about what's coming up for October. But before we get into October, we have to talk a little bit about September because that was a doozy of a month. We had two eclipses, a Mercury retrograde, and Jupiter went from the sign of Virgo into the sign of Libra for the first time in 12 years. And so this was extremely disruptive energy in a year that is already very disruptive for you because we're in the year of the monkey, and that is a hard year. You know, I've talked about this before. You are at the beginning of your 12-year cycle, which means that you are going out there and planting seeds, trying new things, but you're not getting results yet because over the course of 12 years, this is all going to grow and it's going to become abundant and fruitful, and then you're going to harvest. But that still is a ways away because we're still right now like it's like the universe just plunked you down on a farm with a bag of seeds and you're hungry. And so it's very, very difficult because you're in that seed planting mode, and there's, you don't want to eat your own seeds because then you won't have anything to plant, and vice versa. And then here comes September, where we get this very disruptive energy. So when you thought you were making progress, then the universe kind of trips you up and says, nope, you're not quite going the right direction. And this may not have happened to each of you who are born in the year of the monkey, but many of you have had something where you thought you were going along on the right path. You were like, on a train track, just heading in that direction, and the universe has derailed that train. But this is to your benefit. Please don't think that the universe is out to get you. This is an agreement that your soul had with the universe, that you said to the universe, hey, if I get stuck, please, please get me off of whatever track I'm on and get me on a new track. Now, one thing that you as a monkey is fabulous at is adaptability. You have the ability to be in one tree and swing over to another tree in a matter of seconds. So that means that if this last month you've lost a job, or if your relationship seems to be crumbling, you can switch things up and be swinging and happy again in no time. And in fact, in just a few months, you are going to be looking back on this period saying, I am so happy this happened. I didn't realize how stuck I was. I didn't realize how much on the wrong path I was. And now the universe has really opened my eyes and shown me the light. So what's really important now is to tap into your inner creativity, your inner adaptability, and say, okay, the universe seems to have thrown me a lot of lemons. How can I make the lemonade? And that's what's going to get you moving forward the fastest. Now, Jupiter has gone into Libra, as I said, first time in 12 years, and it's really highlighting your friendships and those people who are more on the acquaintance side, like not the inner circle of friends, but all the new people that you're meeting and all those people who can help you in business, those people who know your name, who maybe you'd have lunch with them, or maybe you have seen them before and you can say hi to them. Those people are the people you want to meet right now and connect with because they are the most helpful to you. That means go join networking groups, look at social activities, maybe on Meetup or maybe through some sort of organizations, maybe there's social organizations in your town. Go to those types of meetings, meet new people. That's really going to help you at this time. And this is also a time where you want to look at what your long-term plans are. Sometimes with monkey energy, you are very, very focused on, well, what's the next thing I need to do? And whether that thing be fun or work, you're always looking for what's the next task. But it is a time for you to say to yourself, all right, if I add up all the things that I'm doing, where does that lead to? If I come home every day and even just write 50 words on my novel, or if I come home every day and I do, 4 or 5 yoga poses, or if I put away $25 every week towards a dream trip, ultimately that's going to lead to the thing that you really want to do, rather than, not taking these little steps and just feeling like, well, at some point it's all just going to come together. So it would be great to ask yourself, if I do the same thing I'm doing right now, a year from now, where am I going to be? 2 years from now, where am I going to be? If nothing changes in my life, where am I going to be in that time? And that will give you your answer of whether you're doing everything great and that you just need to keep going, or if some adaptability is needed. And one other thing about being monkey, you have this incredible ability to take what other people have done and adopt that for yourself. So look at successful people and look at their mindset, their daily actions, how they prioritize, how they schedule themselves, and bring that into your life. I mean, YouTube is filled with great examples of very successful people where you can find the little things that they're doing that really make the difference. Now, all of that said, let's get to October. So in the month of October, we have a dog month, and this highlights communication and thinking process. So what's really important now on the spiritual level is to take some time and notice how you speak to yourself. This is a very, very important thing that will change your life. If you find that you are constantly coming up with negative things, you are berating yourself, or you're really just talking yourself down, there is really no way you can move forward with that sort of attitude. It's a stuck mindset. But with a few tweaks and with becoming mindful and noticing what you're saying to yourself, you can become a person who's confident, who's proactive, and who really sees the opportunities that the universe is sending you. Now, in addition, this is a time where we are really looking at education for you. What do you need to learn? Do you need to work on some skills that you have? Are you still struggling with basic computer skills, or, you don't know how to put a new contact in your phone? These sort of things, go find somebody who knows how to do this and do what they're doing. This is also an important time for you to look at transportation and how you get from A to B. From a spiritual standpoint, that's what we were talking about before, about how you get from what you're doing today to your goal. But then also there's a practical side to this, and that is this the best vehicle for you? Is this the best way to transport yourself? Should you move from your own vehicle to a public transportation, or do you need to just walk to work? Maybe you need to move so that you'll be closer to work. Maybe you are in a public transportation situation, but it's not so reliable anymore and you need to move to your own vehicle. So taking a look at how you get yourself from point A to point B on the spiritual, but also on the practical level. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.